guys, welcome back to Nat's Corner. So in this video, I'll be doing a little story time for you guys. It's going to be about the longest relationship I have ever had. So with further ado, let's get right into the video. So this is the longest relationship I ever had. So a little background information. I was about, I want to say like 20, and I worked at a grocery store that he also worked at. And we're just going to call him Max. So me, Max, and some of my other people, coworker friends, were working one night. And Max was kind of new to, the grocery store. So I didn't know him very well. We were just, working, and it was late at night. Not a lot of people are there. So when we have some free time, we just chat with people that are around our registers. I was a checker. He was a checker. All my other friends were checkers and baggers. So we were just talking one night, and he wanted to hang out with me. And I was in a relationship at that time. So like a good girlfriend, I asked my boyfriend at that time, hey, are you okay with me hanging out with a coworker? He asked if it was a guy. I said yes. And that was that. So I hung out with Max, and probably in hindsight wasn't the best thing to tell him, but he wanted to kiss me every single time he looked at me. And I said, well, I'm in a relationship, I guess a little peck on the cheek is okay. Hindsight, probably not a good idea, but that's just what happened, okay? Now I don't do that. And I don't have any guy friends anyway, so whatever. But yeah, so I would go over to his house, and we would, just sit in his room, watch YouTube videos, watch movies, watch YouTube, watch TV shows, play games on his Nintendo Switch, on his PC, just, do things with your friends, And then we would probably hang out from like noon to like 5 o'clock at night. He would drive me home at night. I did have my license, but, I guess he wanted to pick me up and drive me home, I guess. I don't know. So that happened. And we hung out maybe like once or twice a week. I think it was just once a week. And yeah, so we hung out and did all kinds of stuff like that together. But then one night, out of the blue, I would always say like, you're okay, because you didn't want me to leave, we were just friends. And one night, he said, I told him you're going to be okay, and he said, I'm not going to be okay until I do this. And we were on the bottom, we were downstairs is where his bedroom was. We were at the bottom of the stairs. He spun me around and kissed me on the lips. And I was surprised. I was like, wow. He's like, I'm sorry, I couldn't wait anymore, blah, blah, blah. And I was like actually happy because, I did have feelings for him kind of also. But, I was in a relationship, and I wanted to be loyal and stuff like that. But at that time, I wasn't really feeling my current relationship anymore. So I invited my boyfriend over one more night. Like, we would hang out at night, and then he would drive home when I got tired. And so I decided to, try one more time, see if my feelings change. They didn't change. I still wasn't feeling my current relationship. So the next time I went over to Max's house, I called him and broke up with him over phone call, because I don't do text messages, because I've been broken up with over text messages. I just don't think that's a good thing, but everybody does different things. But yeah, so I called him, and I explained to him like, hey, I'm sorry, I don't think it's gonna work out. I hope you're okay with that. I just don't think it's gonna work out. We could still be friends, and I'm really, 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 really sorry. I hope you're okay and everything. And, he took it rather well. But I was over at Max's house doing that because I needed some support, and Max was there. And a few months or a few weeks went by, and then me and Max started to date. And we went, hey, and it was great. We dated for 2 years, and everything was great. He was a good boyfriend. We spent holidays together. We spent the night, we went over to each other's houses, mostly his house, because he had stuff to do. He had like a PC game, Nintendo Switch, station, so he had stuff to do, and that was all good. And then I think 6 months into our 2-year relationship, he made a new friend at Schnucks. I wasn't working at Schnucks anymore because I got a new job at the daycare, and I wanted my 2 days of the daycare off, so I just stopped working at Schnucks and went to the daycare, because I worked Monday through Friday at the daycare. It has Saturday and Sunday off, so I just didn't want to work on the weekends, so I left Schnucks. But when he met this new girl, she worked at the meat department in the grocery store, and I thought it was all fine, but he told me that they hang out every Thursday, like every single Thursday, because she has Tuesday and Thursdays off. They hang out every Thursday, and she's a lesbian, so I don't have to worry. Now, she's a lesbian. My mom was like, just because a lesbian doesn't mean anything. He could still be cheating. I don't feel good about this. Also, my best friend, she said the same thing. But this is my first relationship. I didn't think it was a big deal. You know, I trusted him 100%. And so they hung out every Thursday, and I was like, okay. But every Thursday I had like this gut feeling, like a little sick feeling in my stomach. And I should have acted on it, but I did not act on that feeling. I tried to act on it, but I just didn't. I was like, you know what? Maybe it's just something. Like maybe I'm getting a little sick or something. I don't know. It was every Thursday. He never texted me on those Thursdays. I asked him why, and he said, because I don't want to be a bad host, whatever. Text your girlfriend. If you have a girlfriend, you have a friend over that's a girl, either have your girlfriend come over so you don't have to worry, so you don't have her to worry, or text her, FaceTime her, call her, do whatever you have to ensure her that nothing is happening, but he did not do that. Obviously, I have something to worry about. I'll get to that in a minute. So it was every Thursday, and I didn't think anything wrong of it. And then a little bit after that, he said that we were having issues, and we needed to take a break. And I was like, okay. Not like right when he started hanging out with her, but like months after, I guess. And because we were having issues, and he was pushing down all those issues until it kept building where he couldn't sleep anymore, didn't feel good anymore. And so he told me the issues, and I said, well, let's try to resolve them. And there were just too many issues to resolve all at once. So we decided to, take a break. When you take a break, basically you're breaking up, in my mind. And you basically are. So we took a break. I didn't see him, and he said, I can't do this. Let's just, be friends and hang out as friends at the house. So we hung out like one time, and that was that. It didn't work out, taking a break. So he texted me one night, and he broke up with me over text message. And he said I didn't want to do this because he always talked me down of doing things. I was like, break up with someone, you break up. No one can talk you out of it. You just break up. But whatever. So he broke up with me, and then actually during the break, I saw him a few times at work, because I went there because that's where I go grocery shopping, because it's on my way home from the daycare that I worked at. The grocery store was right there, so if I needed some groceries, I went there. And so it was like on my way to work. So I saw him sometimes there because he did the self-checkout place. He was self-checkout person. And I always do go to self-checkout because I don't have a lot of groceries, so it's kind of pointless. And I wanted to see him. I was in a relationship with him for 2 years. But during the break, I had the girl that he was friends with or cheating on me. They actually kissed. When he was telling me issues that we were having, he said, well, we were talking about it, got really close, and we just kissed once. And I was like, wow. Like, you waited a long time to tell me this. Like, okay. I know you don't know how I'll react, but like, he did ask if he wanted me to, if he wanted me to have him cut off call connections with her, not talk to her, not see her, just cut off all strings. And I said no, Because I thought that would be controlling, but looking back at it, it was not controlling. Just not a controlling girlfriend. But yeah, he broke up with me over text, and then like a few months later, or maybe a week later, a few weeks, I don't know, he was talking to his mom and dad. And he was like, his mom and dad were telling him, like, you know how your mom is my whole world, but you were Natalie's whole world. She loved you so much. She would literally do anything for you. Like, they were like telling him everything, because they were like my second parents. So I confided in them on how I felt about their son and everything. So yeah. But when we broke up, or when we were on a break, I had her on Snapchat, and she took a Snapchat of him and her and saying, best friend date, whatever, you know? And she would always Snapchat me when we were together saying, is Max ticklish? I did Max's hair, blah, blah, blah. All that. And I was like, you shouldn't be asking if my boyfriend's ticklish. You shouldn't even be touching him like that. Like, that's just not right. Anyway. So I took her off Snapchat because it was hurting me more just to see them together while we were on a break. But after he broke up, he texted me and was saying, if we get back together, not that we're going to get back together, not, hey, we're going to get back together, if. The big keyword there, if. So it's not for a certain thing, but he was talking to his parents all the time. And they were like, literally, me and his parents were trying to get us to get back together, but it didn't work out. I don't know why, but I'm very happy in my current relationship now, so it worked out for the best. And we were texting back and forth about it a lot. We were trying to hang out as friends, but we only hung out once, and that was that. So yeah, so we broke up, and if we got back together, he texted me and was like, hey, Nelly, I don't think it's gonna work out because it's already been 2 months. Like, he did not want to be in a relationship or try to be in a relationship he literally wanted to be with her. And she like, when they were hanging out, like, she started getting feelings for him and had a crush on him, so that happened. So we broke up, and I didn't have any contact with him. I deleted everything, deleted his number, deleted all the pictures, just, you know, clean slate. And then a few weeks ago, from when we broke up, I got a text from his mom saying, I'm sorry it didn't work out with you and Max. I didn't know what else to do about the concert. They got me concert tickets for the concert I wanted to go to really badly. It's for Six and REO. And she said I didn't know what else to do with the tickets. I didn't want to, you know, waste them, whatever. And she said, I hope you're not mad at us. And I'm like, I'm mad, but not at you. I'm mad at their son. But, you know, whatever. They were like my parents, so I was really close with them, too. And I kind of miss that relationship, not because of him, but because of the parents. Because I love the parents. Those are the only people I miss from that relationship, because they were so nice to me. Like my other parents, they loved me so much. I had so much fun with them. But I'm happy in my current relationship now, and I love it. And it's way better. So you lose some and you gain some. So I'm a happy girl now. But yeah, and Max and that girl that he was friends with, they started dating, and they are still together till this day that I know, but I haven't talked to them, have no contact with them, never saw them again. And I'm totally okay with that. Well, I hope you guys like my story time, and that was my longest relationship ever. If you guys want more story times, comment down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Please like and subscribe. See ya.